from where we had been this morning overnight, and we'll be back into the 60s tomorrow, but short-lived as the front will move through late tomorrow night. So our overnight temperatures will drop 20s and 30s, basically where we are right now. Not going to fall a great deal more overnight, and then after midnight we will begin to see those temperatures on the rise as humidity values will start to increase. At the moment, dew points are in the 20s. We have been in the more teens, so those dew point values are coming up, as we do have anytime we get an east or southeasterly or southerly wind, that immediately starts bringing back the humidity, as it has already done so and will continue to do so through the night. So it already has a little bit more of a damp feel to the air. That's going to continue tonight. So 20s and 30s outside at the moment. We still may come down a few more degrees, but not dramatically more. Our dew points have been on the rise in the 20s and low 30s and will continue to come up. So our forecasted dew points after midnight will continue to rise. This is on the south shore, so a little bit more delayed north of the lake, but they will peak during the day tomorrow afternoon and evening at near 60. So it'll have a little more of a humid feel to the air, as well as temperatures into the 60s before that next front moves on through. Not a very strong wind, so it's not a rapid increase in humidity, but gradually through the night those dew points will be on the rise. Then our focus is going to be back into Canada and the what we call polar vortex, and a little piece of that vortex centered more over western Canada will begin to send a second surge of that Arctic air south. Now this one not as cold, still very cold, just not as bitterly cold as the previous one. The temperatures are more lower, single digits below zero, as opposed to the minus 20, 25, and 30 degree temperatures we saw last week, and which we're still feeling now. That is the air mass, or I should say this past weekend, that we've felt over the last couple of days. That Arctic air mass kind of bottoms out or peaks at the Gulf Coast on Saturday. Then immediately we will begin a warming trend as we start to see a pattern shift. And that pattern shift looks like it's going to be with us for a while. This is the temperature outlook right through January 27th, a high likelihood of our temperature staying above average. And that is a trend which continues at least for the next 10 plus days, almost maybe 2 weeks. So that puts us almost to the start of February. We're getting a little closer to the big weekends of Carnival. We'll have to wait and see if that trend continues, or maybe we see another shift and temperatures come down. Still too soon to know for certain. 63 degrees are high tomorrow. 52 will be early Friday before the bottom drops out, and morning lows on Saturday and Sunday will be once again dropping into the 20s. So a hard freeze will return Saturday and Sunday morning. At the moment, looking more likely just for the North Shore. I don't believe the metro area, but we will see just how cold this air mass is. Sometimes these air masses are very difficult to figure out exactly how cold and the extent of how much that air mass moves south. So we will wait and see. Right now it looks like definitely for the North Shore, maybe south of the lake, but there's no need to unwrap pipes right now. I'll just leave them protected for the time being. We're starting to see a little cloud cover return, and that will continue during the overnight. Maybe even a few stray showers early tomorrow, as the model's been indicating. I think about a 20% chance at the very most, not looking at a great deal of rainfall, and most of us will stay dry. Then here comes the front. It sweeps on through late Thursday. With it, a gradual drop in our temperatures by Friday during the day, and on into the weekend that cold air will settle in. So another Arctic air mass settles for the Gulf Coast for this coming weekend, with the lows in the 20s and highs only in the 40s. And kind of a quick rebound. We're back into the low 60s for Monday, upper 60s, almost 70 degrees Tuesday, and also we'll start to see some storm system returning along with that warm up on the way for next